So it's Vlogtober and it's spooky season. So this is the season of like scary movies. So a new scary movie just came to Disney Plus named Haunted Mansion, and I'm going to be talking about it today. Hi guys, it's Taya aka Miss T. Thank you for tuning in to this video. Welcome to my channel. Welcome if you are new. Welcome back if you are not new. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Like this video, share it with your friends, and turn on your post notification bell so you won't miss a video. I also have a blog on WordPress. The link will be in my description box and it will also be shown on the screen. This review will be there also. You can check it out and support me there. So like I said, today I'm going to be talking about Disney's Haunted Mansion. So The Haunted Mansion is a 2023 American supernatural horror comedy film. It is produced by Walt Disney Pictures and Right Back. So this movie is the second film adaptation of the popular ride at the Walt Disney theme park named The Haunted Mansion. So at Disney Park there is a ride called The Haunted Mansion. So there have been two movies based on this ride. One was in 2003 and this one now. So let's get into the story. Before I get into the plot, when I saw the trailer of this movie, I knew it was going to be good because it stars people like Owen Wilson, Tiffany Haddish, and Danny DeVito. Like these people, they are funny, and any movie with Tiffany Haddish alone is already funny. Not to talk of with Owen Wilson and Danny DeVito. So I really wanted to watch this movie. Okay, now so let's get into this movie. The movie begins with Ben Matthias is an astrophysicist. So they're like at a New Year's Eve party, and he meets a lady called Alisa. So and they were attracted to each other and they fell in love. Like I said, Ben is an astrophysicist, and at that time he was working on like a camera that detects dark matter. So while Alisa, she is like a tour guide. She gives tour, like a ghost tour guide. Yes, so she was a tour guide, but they liked each other and they fell in love, and eventually they got married. But not long after that, Alisa died in a car accident. So Ben, he was sad, he was grieving, he missed Alisa so much, so that even he left his job and he continued Alisa's ghost tour guide. Even though he didn't believe in ghosts, he was still giving the tours, and it was just sad and miserable. So we get introduced to Gabby. So Gabby is like a single mom. She has a 9-year-old son called Travis. So they moved from New York to New Orleans. They got a house, the Gracie Manor. So Gabby's plan was like to turn the house into a bed and breakfast because it was huge, and but it was a fixer upper, so they need to like do a lot of work on the house to make it beautiful. So but anyway, that first night they got into the house, they discovered that it was haunted. And guys, guess what? It was haunted by 999 ghosts. They didn't find that out at the beginning, but as time went on, they found out. So they found that their house was haunted. They tried to leave, but the house, like, as anyone that steps into it, it like traps them. Like they can't leave, because if they leave, ghosts will hunt them, and it will continue to hunt them, do worse things unless they come back. So they eventually came back to the house. So Gabby found a priest called Father Kent to kind of like pray for the house and perform an exorcism to get rid of the ghost, but it didn't work. And the father became trapped in the house. He could not leave the place. No, they could leave, but they always had to come back. So yeah, then he went to meet Ben, because Ben is working on that camera that detects dark matter, so it could also detect ghost particles. So they wanted to see the ghosts, so that they can know what to do. So even though Ben didn't believe in ghosts, because they paid, he agreed to go. And he also became trapped in the house. When he went back home, a ghost followed him home and was haunting him. So they were living in the house together. Then they sought more help. They went to a medium, a lady called Harriet, played by Tiffany Haddish. So she came, she like summoned the ghost. That's where they found out more, that it was 999 spirits in the house, and there was an evil one that trapped the 99 spirits. So yeah, they found out more information from a professor called Professor Bruce, and they told them about the house, about the different activities that have been happening in that house. So together, all of them, they formed a team and they tried to stop the haunting of the house. So together, they tried to get to the bottom of the matter and get rid of the ghost. But did they succeed? Watch the movie to find out. It's available on Disney Plus now. So that's basically the story of Haunted Mansion. It's about how Gabby and Travis, they found out their house was haunted and they tried to stop it with help from Father Kent, Ben, Harriet, and Bruce. So yeah, in that process they formed a bond of friendship, and yeah. So the movie is interesting. You have laughs in this movie. It's funny. Yeah, it's a horror comedy, so it's funny, but there are some scary parts in this movie. I'm not going to lie. While I was watching it, I screamed a few times. So but it's not so scary. It's okay. It's an interesting movie, and if you're looking for something scary to watch this Halloween season, I would recommend Haunted Mansion. The movie is something interesting to watch. If you believe in ghosts or not, you have fun watching this movie. And yeah, the characters, they did a good job. You could see their emotions. You could feel their emotions through the screen, and yeah, they worked well together. And yeah, the movie was good, even though there are some parts I felt were like unbelievable, like yeah, like in the beginning when Gabby and her son just moved into the house, her son Travis, it was like I think this place is haunted, because I mean the place was spooky. It's the door opened by itself. When Travis stood by the door, it opened by itself. He was hearing voices. The lights were not working. Even it got touchlight. At one point, it stopped working. But like we see the signs, but his mother was like, "No, it's not haunted." But like 2 seconds later, she saw something paranormal happening. She was like, "Yeah, it's haunted. Let's go," and they just left. It was a bit sketchy, and yeah, that was just an example. But overall, it was still a good movie. It was interesting, and I enjoyed it. Yeah, I said the main message of this movie is about kind of moving on from grief. Yeah, like I said before, Ben, he lost his wife and it took it hard. He was grieving and he became depressed. So we also see that the cause of all those ghosts and the haunted mansion was because of the presence of grief. Like those the evil spirit, it thrives on grief. So I think one lesson in this movie is about moving on from grief, not living or dwelling in grief, but moving on, continuing to live life. Yeah. So the movie was interesting. I recommend it. Yeah, so that's it for this video. Before I go, let me rate this movie. I'll give it a 6 out of 10. Yeah. So that's it for this video. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Like this video and share it with your friends. Till the next video. Bye.